Have you ever visited a website and found that it suddenly stopped working? Or maybe you've seen the message, "Server is unavailable." Did the website break? Not always. Sometimes it's under a cyber attack called DDoS, which stands for Distributed Denial of Service. Today, we'll understand what a DDoS attack is, how it works, and how websites protect themselves from it. What is a DDoS attack? A DDoS attack is a cyber attack where attackers flood a website or server with an enormous amount of internet traffic. The goal is simple: overload the server so real users can't access it. Imagine a small restaurant with only 50 seats. If 10,000 people suddenly rush to the entrance at the same time, real customers can't get inside. That's exactly how a DDoS attack works. What does DDoS mean? DDoS stands for distributed. The attack comes from many devices. Denial. It prevents normal users from accessing a service, the website, server, or online application being attacked, unlike a normal attack from one computer. A DDoS attack comes from thousands or even millions of devices simultaneously. How does a DDoS attack work? A typical DDoS attack follows these steps. 1. Hackers infect many computers with malware. 2. These infected devices become part of a botnet. 3. The attacker sends one command to the botnet. 4. Thousands of devices start sending requests to the same website. 5. The server becomes overloaded. 6. Legitimate users can no longer access the website. What is a botnet? A botnet is a network of infected devices controlled by a hacker. These devices may include computers, smartphones, security cameras, smart TVs, IoT devices. Most owners don't even realize their devices have become part of a botnet. Why do hackers launch DDoS attacks? Attackers have different motives, including disrupting businesses, taking websites offline, demanding ransom money, damaging a company's reputation, political or ideological attacks, creating distractions while attempting other cyber attacks. Who can be targeted? Almost anyone can become a target, including small websites, online stores, banks, gaming platforms, government websites, schools, hospitals, even some of the world's biggest companies have experienced DDoS attacks. Types of DDoS attacks. There are several types of DDoS attacks. Volume-based attacks. These flood the network with massive amounts of traffic. The goal is to consume all available bandwidth. Protocol attacks. These target weaknesses in network protocols. They consume server resources until the system becomes overloaded. Application layer attacks. These target specific applications such as websites. Even a relatively small amount of traffic can overwhelm the server if the requests are carefully designed. Signs of a DDoS attack. Some common signs include slow website loading, frequent connection timeouts, website crashes, users unable to log in, extremely high traffic from unusual locations. How companies protect against DDoS attacks. Organizations use multiple security measures, such as firewalls, DDoS protection services, traffic filtering, load balancers, content delivery networks, CDNs, rate limiting. These tools help detect and block malicious traffic before it reaches the server. What is a CDN? A content delivery network, or CDN, is a group of servers located around the world. Instead of one server handling all traffic, requests are distributed across many servers. This improves performance and helps reduce the impact of DDoS attacks. Can a firewall stop DDoS attacks? A firewall can block many suspicious connections. However, large DDoS attacks often require additional protection because the volume of traffic can exceed what a standard firewall can handle. That's why many organizations use dedicated DDoS mitigation services. Famous DDoS attacks. Some famous DDoS attacks include the DNS attack in 2016, which affected major websites like Twitter and Netflix. Attacks on gaming platforms that temporarily took online services offline. Large attacks against financial institutions and government websites. These incidents showed how powerful DDoS attacks can be. How can you help prevent DDoS attacks? While individual users don't usually launch DDoS attacks, they can unknowingly become part of a botnet. You can protect your devices by keeping software updated, using antivirus software, fault passwords on smart devices, securing your Wi-Fi network, avoiding suspicious downloads. DDoS versus DOS. You may also hear the term DOS. A DOS, denial of service, attack comes from a single device. A DDoS, distributed denial of service, attack comes from many devices at the same time. This makes DDoS attacks much more powerful and harder to stop. Now you understand how DDoS attacks work and why they can take even large websites offline. If you want more simple tech videos like this, subscribe to Byte Board and tell me in the comments, do you think every website should have DDoS protection or only large companies?